You're looking at the new high-resolution model of the A10A that's being integrated with 4K textures. Notice how the A10A's cockpit has clearer labels. You may not notice it in this video due to YouTube compression, but when the game gets updated, you'll definitely notice it more. Now let's move on to new screenshots of the new Middle East map in Gunship 4. Here we see an A-10 flying over Kuwait City. Here's an aerial view of a Kuwaiti oil field. Here's an airfield that blends in pretty well with the desert terrain. Here are a couple screenshots of the A-10A flying high over Baghdad. We can tell this is Baghdad because of the meandering pattern of the Tigris River. Here's an A-10 flying low over Baghdad, and here's an A-10 climbing from the low flight from the previous screenshot. Now let's move on to the new information that has been confirmed in the Q&A. We have new information for prices in the Kickstarter campaign. Early access now costs $6, $1 up from before. All planes that can be pre-ordered in the Kickstarter will also cost $1 more than in the first campaign. Yes, Unlock Everything pre-orders for iOS, Android, or Oculus Quest will still be available. Their prices will not increase. And yes, if you want to pre-order new planes and are already a current tester, you can pre-order even more planes in the new Kickstarter campaign. Game development is usually slow at the beginning, but you're still focusing on all the basic functionality to be implemented into Gunship 4. But once all that is finished, we can carry most code from the basics and the A10 to other planes, so planes will be added much faster. What are our objectives for the first week of March? In the first week of March, we want to fix all bugs before other features and content. Then throughout March, we want to complete the A10 aside from the ECM, implement aerial refueling capabilities, an AI KC-135 Stratotanker, E3 Sentry AWACS bot, and a basic flyable F-16 and MiG-29, and the first VR release. Yes, we will also have customizable loadouts for the A10 maybe around that time. What happened to ECM, which was supposed to come alongside the A10? Radar is going to be implemented first. We need radar before radar warning receivers and electronic countermeasures, jamming pods, are implemented. How improved will the bots be from Gunship sequel World War II? New skills that the AI will have will be the ability to use radar, flares and chaff, as well as ECM. Like IL-2 Sturmovik, the bots will have the same flight model as the player. Eventually, they will take off and land similar to PC flight sims. How will Gunship 4 be balanced? Iraq will have slightly more advanced equipment than historically. The most likely variant for Gunship 4 for the MiG-29 is going to be the MiG-29A, which is used by Warsaw Pact nations, instead of the non-Warsaw Pact export MiG-29B. So yes, it's very likely that the MiG-29 will have the HMD sight to go along with the R-73. What will be in the initial public release of Gunship 4? You can expect most of the important planes. The American Teen Series fighters, the A-10, MiG-29, the MiG-21, 23, 25, and 29 to be in the full release. We will start implementing a dynamic campaign around May or June because we want to keep players playing. We don't want it to be the same thing over and over again, unlike Gunship 3 and Gunship sequel World War II. Even the full release could be pushed back because we want to make the game really good. We want all those individual aspects to be well done. And yes, we will improve the ejection handle button from Gunship 3 and Gunship sequel World War II because we've noticed that people are having trouble with the current implementation of that button. You'll be able to choose your mission depending on the kind of plane you have. You can have short or long missions that can be divided into air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. Multi-role planes are likely going to be the most attractive planes because they have the access to the most mission types. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next Q&A on March 4, 2023. See you guys next time.